What's good, ladies and gents? Welcome back to MKO Boxing, aka MKO Pugilism, where we talk all things box. Remember to like and subscribe on YouTube, follow on TikTok, all that good stuff. So let's get into this one. There's a bit of breaking news concerning Matchroom Boxing and Ben Shalom of Boxer, and of course Ben Whittaker. So Ben Whittaker has, as of I don't know, probably less than a week ago now, has come out and said that he's now with Matchroom. So he's left Ben Shalom, he's left Boxer, and he's joined with Matchroom Boxing. Now, to me, it's not much of a surprise him going to Eddie Hearn's Matchroom Boxing, because I thought when I first saw him coming from the amateurs and saw him boxing in the amateurs a bit, I thought that Eddie Hearn would probably be the right promoter for him. Like they're both very charismatic. They're both big characters. They both like to show off. And I thought that in terms of the way their characters are, that Eddie Hearn would probably suit him. And I thought that's where he would probably go. But he ended up going with Ben Shalom. And Eddie Hearn admitted in an interview that he said to Ben Whittaker that, look, respect to you for getting the money. I wanted to sign you, but the type of money Ben Shalom and Boxer are offering you is way beyond what I would be offering you. So therefore, nothing I can do. Let Ben have you and see what you can do. And here we are, a few years later, and the roles have been reversed. And just to kind of rub it in, Ben Whittaker and Eddie Hearn done a kind of parody of the scene with Cuba Gooding Jr. and Tom Cruise. The Show Me the Money scene, where they're both acting and Whittaker's acting like Cuba Gooding's character. I think it was something about American football, something like that. And the Show Me the Money. So they even made their own little skit about it. Eddie Hearn kind of really wanting Ben Whittaker's signature, and they really rubbed salt into the wound for Ben Shalom, because I mean, a sad thing for Ben Shalom is that he's lost so many of his big characters and big talents. I mean, Ben Whittaker was a guy that they were saying, yeah, this guy's going to be the future of the company, blah, blah, blah. He's gone. I mean, even guys like Vidal Riley recently was saying he's a free agent. He's gone from Ben Shalom. Lawrence Okoli was apparently going to be this big star, and he's going to be the face of Boxer, or the face of something of that nature. He's gone. So I mean, that's just a few guys, and not to mention Joshua Buatsi, who consciously made the choice not to be with Matchroom anymore, but to go with Ben Shalom and Boxer, because he could fight on Sky, and they were making a mockery of the Zone as an app. But now he's gone with Frank Warren, and he fights on the Zone on the app now. So yeah, Ben Shalom, these times for him are very tough, and it seems like it's all kind of falling apart, because now in his stable, I think he's got to rely on like Adam Azim, and there's not really anyone in his stable now who's got that sort of star potential, or anyone that we could see and say, wow, this guy or this girl's going to be a star. Because I think even Caroline Dubois, I think she might still be with him, but yeah, he's not really got anyone over there in his Boxer stable that's really a star, that's really going to move the needle. So it would kind of be like, in a sense, if Eddie Hearn was to lose Anthony Joshua when Joshua had just signed, and he was this massive name and massive star almost straight away. And Ben Whittaker, he's a serious talent, and he's got serious potential to really bring a lot of eyes to the sport. And the thing with Ben Whittaker is that he also is being noticed and quite popular with casual fans, people who don't really watch much boxing. He's one of those guys that he's kind of gone viral really with a lot of his in the ring antics and the showing off and the unorthodox movements and tapping people on the head in the ring and all this crazy stuff that he does. He's a popular guy, and he's a very well known guy. So he's a great asset to have, and if you manage him right, if you deal with him in the right way, which I'm sure Eddie Hearn will do, there's potential there for him to become a star and a massive, even bigger name in boxing.